I want to take a quick break to tell you about today's vlog sponsor, Maiden Cookware. I featured this brand on my channel before and I absolutely love their products. Their company was founded on the passion, the motivation to get professional quality cookware into kitchens across the world. Their kitchen products are used in multiple 3-star Michelin restaurants and countless other hotels and restaurants across the world. They have over 70,000 5-star reviews for their products from the press and from customers. It can be really confusing to decide on what bakeware you should use. There's so many options across the internet, so many differences in quality that's really hard to understand just by looking at the pieces online. So today in my video, I'm using pieces from their French bakeware collection. Now, Maiden's bakeware set is actually made in France from high-fired clay, which results in a smooth, durable baking dish that you can use in the microwave, freezer, dishwasher. I have been using my Maiden bakeware products pretty much every day, and I couldn't recommend them more to you. Maiden is offering my viewers 15% off your purchase by using the link in the description box below. This morning I made English muffins for breakfast, but last night actually it was yesterday during the day, I got a double batch going of English muffin dough. I then had it sit out fermenting all day yesterday and then I put it in the fridge overnight. I'm gonna make another batch for a picnic dinner tonight. We have a whole bunch of lunch meat from my sister's bridal shower over the weekend. We did a charcuterie board. So I have a bunch of lunch meat, so I'm gonna make another batch of these so that way we can have sandwiches. It's supposed to be really nice this afternoon. Now, if you're familiar with my English muffin recipe, I add baking soda for a really quick rise, but you can also allow them to rise an hour or so, get really puffy, and then skip that. So I'm gonna put some parchment paper in my rectangular baking dish by Maiden and allow them to rise. I like doing this deep dish because that way it has room to rise, but I can still cover it. If I put the plastic wrap or whatever directly on top of them, they tend to stick. You don't want that while they're rising. Also, the dough that I got going this morning is a same day, at least this is something I'm testing, so it's not on the blog yet, but I'm trying to make same day sourdough sweet rolls. So the idea is that you get the dough going in the morning, allow it to rise throughout the day, and then I'm going to make a filling with berries and sweetener, and it'll be more like a sweet roll that will be great for spring or summer whenever berries come in season. So we're gonna try that out this afternoon or this evening. I'd like it to sit at room temperature for about 6 to 8 hours ideally. For lunch today, I'm just gonna get a quiche going. We have way too many eggs. We have a refrigerator full of eggs and milk because it's spring and the chickens are laying. So I'm gonna get some pork sausage browned up, and I'm gonna add some spring greens, an onion, and lots of eggs and milk and some cheese. Really easy lunch just to throw in the oven. Then I'm gonna go outside with my boys until it's actually time to eat lunch. Micah, can you catch this chickie?
I can catch it. Look, help me catch this.
Here's the calf. Come here. Here, Ginger. Got a few. I have a whole pile of art over here that I've been meaning to hang up forever, but mostly just out of being indecisive about where I want it to go. We haven't hung it yet, but I think that I've come to the conclusion that it's better just to hang it up and then I can move it later than to let it sit here any longer. So I'm gonna have Luke help me. We're gonna hang up a few things. Over the weekend, we hung up 4 items, and then now we're gonna get through the rest of the pile. To be completely honest, I don't really know where this stuff's going. Actually, I do know where one thing's going, so we can start there. I want this in the laundry room under the other painting, or the other print. I really want to find a better place for this, honestly, because it's too pretty for in here, but I think I'm just going to go for it for now. And the cobweb. Yeah. Yay, it's up. This is a better storage place for it than on the hutch if I decide to swap things. Centered here on top of each other. How's that sound?
Okay, which one's on the top?
Oh.
Oh. Gold or wood? Wood.
Golly. Let's do wood on bottom because I like the picture better so I can look at it. And gold on top. Ooh, these are easier too. They got their middle thingy. It's kind of matched nicely, but they're from different places. I don't really remember when and where, but why? Nope. Yep. Woo. There-ish. Yeah, maybe to the left a tiny bit. Yeah, there. That's it. Perfect spot. That looks perfect. Yep, right like that. Another thing that I need to do today is plant my roses from David Austin Roses. I want to have them climbing up the cottage and the garden arbor, so I gotta soak them in water first. This afternoon, I'm going to be working on testing out a berries sourdough sweet rolls for the blog. This is actually my first go around at it. So I have my normal sourdough cinnamon roll dough going from this morning. All I need to do now is add the baking soda. I put the eggs in this morning because I knew it was only gonna be out for just the day, like 6 hours. So I'm gonna knead in my baking soda with the dough hook. Then I'm going to get going over medium heat some berries and some sugar to taste, a little vanilla, and then I'm going to proceed as usual by rolling the dough out, adding in the filling, rolling it up, but it'll just be more of a berry based than cinnamon. So more of the spring, summer flavors versus cinnamon, which is more of a fall flavor. I mean, who am I kidding? We like that year round, but it definitely will lend itself nicely to the warmer months ahead. I'm working on this with frozen berries since it's not actually spring or summer. So I think it's gonna work great once I reduce a little bit of the liquid off, but then I think I'm gonna have to revisit the idea with fresh berries that I don't cook, which I don't think will be very difficult, but I can tell you they're gonna be good. Few notes. One is that I did way too much filling, which means they're gonna be probably extra delicious, but also extra messy. So that needs to be revisited. Also, I should have used my larger made-in dish. I had my English muffin sitting in it, so I just put a few in here, which isn't ideal. So I either need to double the recipe for this or one in there. Also reduce the filling. So those are some of my recipe notes that I'm gonna have to revisit this recipe, which my kids will not mind at all. old Wollerton Old Hall variety. It's supposed to grow up a 10-foot wall. These are our blueberries. So you think if we plant them here, up will grow? When I planted those blueberries, I knew I wanted roses. I just needed something for right now.
Yeah.
So if they have to go, they have to go. In fact, do you think there was any way we could like transplant them and this be just roses? Because probably that's better. Because this isn't the best sunny area really anyways.
Yeah.
So let's do that. Let's plant the roses like there-ish as opposed to there. Where do we want berries on this farm? I don't even know what's required. Well, we tried blueberries, but they weren't, I guess it wasn't acidic enough.
Honestly, I was thinking it behind, I was thinking a good spot for a patch to do that, the open under the power lines, but I don't know.
We'll just throw our first one in there?
I want the next to apple.
Throw it in there.
Should I center this?
Yeah. Do you have the Wollerton Old Hall?
Yeah.
Okay. Now is this cow manure you've been collecting?
Yeah, mixing it up with some dirt.
Okay.
Should be good to go.
The finest for the roses.
Like this here.
I guess.
Was it a few inches above or below?
Below.
All right.
So I was thinking the Bathsheba variety on this side.
Okay.
It can grow, it says to put next to a 6-foot wall or trellis. It can grow up to 10. So a little shorter than the other. Nice apricot colored rose.
Oh.
Yep, it'll be real lovely. I just picture it growing up the side of this, and then I guess that's as far as it'll go.
Never looked lovely.
I'm sure it will. Right, well, thank you so much for joining me for a day of homemaking. Make sure to check out Maiden's porcelain bakeware. They are stainless steel, they're enameled cast iron Dutch ovens, all great products. You can get 15% off your order by using the link in the description box below and by using the code FARMHOUSE. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you're brand new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I make 2 new videos every week on food from scratch, natural living, and a handmade home. Thank you so much for stopping by our farmhouse.